Yes, bro.
You got a little advice for you, sir. Oh.
Yeah, in a minute.
Okay, and it's a registry.
Pianata, Bon, Shamaiwan, Bon, Yasharawa.
Kayanta, but Shemaiwan, but Yasha out.
Yahaba Shemi Yashab Rock Thumb.
How about you shot with a thumb? We need one more chair up here. One more casa. Oh, look, never mind. We got one right here. Pull out the fourth dimension. See that?
Lock it. Ain't supposed to be switched to.
Also, Paul Bar want me to upload Shapar. And he requested that he get some training. It's okay. Go ahead. Continue.
Yeah, young, which is wine.
Just bring the cup to you. Right? I'll pass it to you. Right?
And then say La Yasha Allah, which
Hold,
means
hold it with your left hand. And
With
this
your right
mic.
hand.
There you go.
La Yasha Allah, which means to Israel.
Yasharaga to Israel.
Okay.
One go. Hold it. One go.
Put it back now.
Okay, I got you.
You're going to turn to the right and put this on your shoulder.
Yeah, just hold it in the front. Hold it in the front. Right.
I imagine in the room.
Still facing, right?
So Panya Hakudon, which means turn and face the east.
Now you're gonna turn it facing, right? Let me get prayer too, bro. Right?
It's like I'll just pass it.
About you. Let me get the second prayer there, bro. Right? I'll read the Hebrew. I have to read the Hebrew. You read in the English, all right? Go ahead. Tell him what you do.
This is the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew.
Abanawa. Shabbat Shemaya.
Qadash. Hayah. Shamka. Yahweh. Malakika. Laba'ah. Batazaka. Hayah. Aisha. Arataza. Hawa. Hayah. Ashemaya. The Thunanam. Wakam. Ka. Yawam. Asalakanaw. Kawakinaw. Kasalaknaw. Kawakinaw. Wala'ah. Tabayayanaw. Wanna say one. Bo. Hawashinaw. Ayun. Ra. Kaya. Laka. Malakwa. Wa'ala. What the para. Amun. In the English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh, thy kingdom come, thy will be done, in earth, as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts, as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be. This is the prayer for the power in the Hebrew.
Yahweh. Bashim Yahushua. Baba Kwasha. The Thunanawa. Haka. Lara Pa'a. Kal Makala. Kal Madawa. Haka. Latahar. Hamataraya. Haka. Lahakwayam. Haka. Arakawa. Tamala. Lagarashan. Bashim Yahushua. Water. Amun. In the English. Yahweh. In the name of Yahushua.
Please give us the power.
Please give us power.
The power to heal.
Power to heal.
All manner of sickness.
All manner of sickness.
All manner of disease.
All manner of disease.
The power to cleanse the lepers.
Power to cleanse the lepers.
The power to raise the dead.
Power to raise the
The
dead.
power against unclean spirits.
Against unclean spirits.
To cast them out.
To cast them out.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it.
Psalms 121 in the Hebrew.
Asha.
Asha.
Ayanya.
Ayanya.
Ahaya.
Ahaya.
Ma'aya.
Ma'aya.
Yama'a.
Yaba'a.
Isaiah.
Isaiah.
Isaiah Ma'ai.
Isaiah Ma'ai.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Aisha.
Aisha.
Samayam.
Samayam.
Ratazar.
Ratazar.
Aliatan.
Aliatan.
Lamawat.
Lamawat.
Ragalka.
Ragalka.
Aliyanawam.
Aliyanawam.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Hanalaha.
Hanalaha.
Yanawam.
Yanawam.
Walaha.
Walaha.
Yayasan.
Yayasan.
Shawamar.
Shawamar.
Yashmala.
Yashmala.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Tazalka.
Tazalka.
Aliyah.
Aliyah.
Yamyanka.
Yamyanka.
Yawamam.
Yawamam.
Hashamat.
Hashamat.
Lak'a.
La'a.
Yakaka.
Yakaka.
Wayara.
Wayara.
Walayala.
Walayala.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamarka.
Yashamarka.
Makal Rai.
Makal Rai.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
After Pascha. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Wazahaka.
Wazahaka.
Wabawaka.
Wabawaka.
Ma'aita.
Ma'aita.
Wa'ai.
I will love. In the English.
From my eye to the hill.
From whence cometh my help?
From whence cometh my help?
My help cometh from Yahweh.
My help comes from Yahweh,
which made heaven and earth.
which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee will not slumber.
He that keepeth thee will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth Israel
he that keepeth Israel
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
not slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
The sun shall not strike thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
and thy coming in.
and thy coming in.
From this time forth
This time forth,
and even forevermore.
even forevermore.
Psalms 83 in the Hebrew.
Alahayim.
Alahayim.
Al-Damayalaka.
Al-Damayalaka.
Al-Zakarash.
Al-Zakarash.
Wa'al.
Wa'al.
Tashakwat.
Tashakwat.
Al.
Al.
Kayahana.
Kayahana.
Awayabika.
Awayabika.
Yahama Yawan.
Yahama Yawan.
Wamashanayaka.
Wapashanayaka.
Nashawa.
Ashawa.
Ra'ash.
Ra'ash.
Alaimaka.
Alaimaka.
Yara Yamwa.
Yara Yamwa.
Sawad.
Sawad.
Wayatai Daslakya. Waya.
Waya.
Hayai Tazawa.
Layai Tazawa.
Al Tazapawanyaka.
Al Tazapawanyaka.
Amarwa.
Amarwa.
Lakawa.
Lakawa.
Wanakakidam.
Wanakakidam.
Magaya.
Magaya.
Wala'a.
Wala'a.
Yazakar.
Yazakar.
Sham Yasharala.
Sham Yasharala.
Iwad.
Iwad. Iwad.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Wai Tazawa.
Right Tazawa.
Lab Yakadwa.
Lab Yakadwa.
Alika.
Alika.
Barya.
Barya.
Yakaratwa.
Yakaratwa.
Ahalia.
Ahalia.
Adawam.
Adawam.
Wa Yashamalia.
Wa Yashmalia.
Mawahaba.
Mawahaba.
Wa Hagaria.
Wa Hagaria.
Kabal.
Kabal.
Wa Haimawan.
Wa Haimawan.
Wa Malak.
Wa Malak.
Palashat.
Palashat.
Aina Shabia.
I'm Yeshabia.
Tazawar.
Tazawar.
Gamashawar.
Gamashawar.
Nalawa.
Nalawa.
Imam.
Imam.
Hayawa.
Hayawa.
Zarawai.
Zarawai.
Labanya Lawat.
Labanya Lawat.
Salah.
Salah.
Aishala Hum.
Aishalahum.
Kamadian.
Kamadian.
Kasaya Saraha.
Kasaya Sarah.
Kayabian.
Kayabian.
Banakal.
Banakal.
Wayashwan.
Wayashwan.
Nashamadwa.
Nashamadwa.
Bayandahara.
Bayandahara.
Hayawa.
Hayawa.
Daman.
Daman.
Laharama.
Laharama.
Sayastamwa.
Sayastamwa.
Narayakmawa.
Narayakmawa.
Kaira.
Kaira.
Wakazahaba.
Wakazahaba.
Wakazaba.
Wakazaba.
Wakazalmanai.
Wakazalmanai.
Kal.
Kal.
Nasiyakamwa.
Nasiyakamwa.
Ashar.
Ashar.
Amarwa.
Amarwa.
Nayarasha.
Nayarasha.
Lanawa.
Lanawa.
Ah. Nawa.
Nawa.
Alahayim.
Alahayim.
Alahaya.
Alahaya.
Sayastamwa.
Sayastamwa.
Kagalgala.
Kagalgala.
Kakwash.
Kakwash.
Lapanya.
Lapanya.
Rawak.
Rawak.
Kaash.
Kaash.
Sabaira Yaira.
Sabaira Yaira.
Wakalahaba.
Wakalahaba.
Salahat.
Salahat.
Haryam.
Haryam.
Kan.
Kan.
Saradapam.
Saradapam.
Basaraka.
Basaraka.
Wabasawapatka.
Wabasawapatka.
Tabahalam.
Tabahalam.
Malaha.
Malaha.
Panyaham.
Panyaham.
Kwalawan.
Kwalawan.
Wayabakwashwa.
Wayabakwashwa.
Shamka.
Shamka.
Yahawa.
Yahawa.
Yabashwa.
Yabashwa.
Wayabahalwa.
Wayabahawa.
Aidai.
Aidai.
Wayakaparwa.
Wayapahawa.
Wayabadwa.
Wayabadwa.
Wayadaiwa.
Wayadaiwa.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Atha.
Atha.
Shamka.
Shamka.
Yahawa.
Yahawa.
Nabadka.
Nabadka.
Alawan.
Alawan.
Al.
Al.
Kal.
Kal.
Arataza.
Ha'arataza. In the English, keep not thou silence, O my power.
Keep not thy silence, O my power.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still, O my power.
Be not still, O my power.
For lo,
Lo,
thine enemies make a tumult.
thy enemies make a tumult.
And they that hate thee
And they that hate thee
have lifted up the head.
have lifted up the head.
They have taken crafty counsel
They have taken crafty counsel
against thy people
against thy people.
and consulted against thy hidden ones.
Consulted against thy hidden ones.
They have said, come,
They have said, come,
and let us cut them off from being a nation,
let us cut them off from being a nation.
that the name of Israel
And the name of Israel
may be no more in remembrance.
may be no more in remembrance.
For they have consulted together
They have consulted together
with one consent.
with one consent.
They are confederate against thee.
They are confederate against
The
thee.
tabernacles of Edom
The tabernacles of Edom,
and the Ishmaelites
and the Ishmaelites
of Moab
of Moab,
and the Hagarenes,
the Hagarenes,
Gabal
Gabal,
and Ammon
Ammon,
and Amalek,
Amalek,
the Philistines,
the Philistines,
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
the inhabitants of Tyre.
Assur also is joined with them.
So also is doing them.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
They have opened the children of Lot.
Salah.
Salah.
Do unto them
Do unto them
as unto the Midianites,
as the Midianites,
as to Sisera,
as to Sisera,
as to Jabin,
as to Jabin,
at the brook of
the
Kison,
book of
which
Kison,
perished at Endor.
perished at Endor.
They became as dung for the earth.
They have done for the earth.
Make their nobles like a red,
They don't know like
like Zaire.
Zaire.
Yea,
Yea.
all their princes as Zabah,
All their princes as above.
and as Zalmunna,
And as Zalmunna,
who said,
who said,
let us take to ourselves
let's take to
the
ourselves
houses of the Most High in possession.
the houses of the Most High possession.
Oh, my power,
Oh, my power,
make them like a wheel,
make them like a wheel,
as the stubble before the wind,
as the stubble before the wind,
as the fire burneth the wood,
as the fire burneth the wood,
and as the flame setteth the mountains on fire.
as the flame sets the mountain on fire.
So persecute them with thy tempest,
So persecute them thy tempest,
and make them afraid with thy storm.
make them afraid of thy storm.
Fill their faces with shame,
Fill their face with shame,
that they may seek thy name.
and speak thy name.
O Yahweh,
O Yahweh,
let them be confounded and troubled forever.
let them be confounded in trouble forever.
Yea,
Yea,
let them be put to shame
let them put to shame
and perish,
and perish,
that men may know
that they may know
that thou,
thou,
whose name alone
whose name alone
is Yahweh,
is Yahweh,
art the Most High
the Most High,
over all the earth.
over all the earth.
Prayer for the power structure in the Hebrew.
Barak atah,
Barak atah,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
wa Yahweh Shai,
Wa Yahweh Shai,
wa Mayaka Arab,
Wa Mayaka Arab,
wa Alahayim,
Wa Alahayim,
Tajabiah,
Tajabiah,
Ala Wapya Hana,
Ala Wapya Hana,
Ha Ala Wapya,
Ha Ala Wapya,
Ha Saranya,
Ha Saranya,
Ha Kwatazayanya,
Ha Kwatazayanya,
Ha Kayayanya,
Ha Kayayanya,
wa Ha Akwatiya,
Wa Ha Akwatiya,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
wa Shema Shai,
Bashim Yahushai,
the water,
the water, Amun. In the English, bless you Yahweh,
bless you Yahweh,
and Yahushai,
and Yahweh Shai,
and Michael,
and Michael,
and the angels,
and the angels,
commanding General Yohanan,
the
general,
the general,
the captain,
the captain,
the officer,
the officers,
the troopers,
the troopers,
and the sisters,
and the sisters,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
in the name of Yahushai,
in the name of Yahweh Shai.
thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it.
Prayer for the prophesied curses. Blessed are you, Yahweh,
Blessed are you, Yahweh,
King of heaven and earth,
King of heaven and earth,
and all things living.
and all things living.
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
in the name of Yahweh
in the name of
Shai,
Yahweh Shai.
listen to us now,
Listen to us now.
right now,
Right now.
saying evils and curses,
And evils and curses,
and punishment and destruction
punishment and destruction
to the heathen
to the heathen,
that speak against us,
speak against us,
thy princes,
thy princes,
thy prophets,
prophets,
the teachers,
teachers,
the princes,
the princes,
the priests,
priests,
the Israelite brothers, and the schools, saying evils and curses, and punishment and destruction to the heathen, and shake loose the treasure of the rich of Israel. They refuse to give to the school, force their riches to enter into thy sanctuary, saying evils and curses, and punishment and destruction to the Edomites and the nations and their drug dealers, the court system, the prison system, Planned Parenthood, all the governments of our enemies, Amalek synagogues and armies, the Roman Catholic Church, the Pope, Islam, Christianity, Egyptology, militia, Ku Klux Klan, Aryan Nation, skinheads, Posse Comitatus, the gay movement, the lesbian movement, spies, workers of witchcraft, master space program, the Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, Wall Street, open up the internet, and the airwaves, cable access channels, and radio channels, big the spirit of any of thy people, and seek to stop us. Bring swift destruction to all the heathen that stand in the way, but try to stop us from broadcasting your word throughout the planet Earth. Let loose all the plagues. Cause them to go to and fro. Rule the earth. And consume them. Let the plague shake the house of the thief. And the murderer. Let Yahushua, Michael and Gabriel, come down with the flying saucer and punish all the heathens that come up against us as we speak thy word. Cause it to be known by all that it is the angels that have done it. Cause it to be spread through the media throughout the whole world. Cause them to shake it by coming. In the name of Yahushua. Thank you always. So be it. Sorry, face the front. The Shabim, which means be seated. All right, we're here on the feast of the memorial of the blowing of trumpets. A high holy day, an essential high holy day that we're going to learn about as we get into these scriptures. So we're going to start in the 23rd chapter of Leviticus as we do for high holy days. Brother, how have you been in the Hebrew? Been reading the Hebrew? Not yet? That's all right. Hey. Soon be. We gonna. Hey, that's what I want to hear. Give that a hand. He will soon be an expert in the Hebrew. And so I'm gonna get this started. Leviticus. Yeah, to iPhone. Tab and Alt. So we'll get started in the 23rd chapter of Leviticus in the first verse. Wayadabar Yahweh al-Mashah la'amar Dabar al-Bunya Yasha'ala wa'amarath al-Hum Mawa'idya Yahweh Ashar Bakura'awa Athum Makura'aya Quadash Allah Hum Mawa'idya Sheshath Yum Yum the Aisha Malakah Wabayawam Hashabiyaya Shabbath one Makura'ah Quadash Call Mala'aka La'ah the Aishawa Shabbath Hawa'ah La Yahweh Bakal Mawashawabathkum verse. Allah, Mawa'idya, Yahweh, Makura'aya, Quadash, Ashar, Bakurawa, Athum, Bamu'idam, Bakadash, Harashwan, Barabaya, Aishar, Bakadash, Bayan, Ha'irabium, Pasach, La Yahweh. Verse 6. Wabakamasha, Aishar, Yawum, Bakadash, Hazah, Chag, Hamatazawath, La Yahweh, Shabbath, Yom, Matazawath, Tha'akalwa. Verse 7. Bayawum, Harashwan, Makorah, Quadash, Yahaya, Lakum, Kal Malakath, Abidah, La'ah, Aishua. We're going to pause there. Go to the English. At Leviticus, the 23rd chapter from the first verse. Whenever you got it.
Leviticus chapter 23, verse 1. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, concerning the feast of the Lord, which ye shall proclaim to be holy convocation. Even these are my feasts. Verse 3.
So the Lord is getting ready to run down, and that's why we go into this chapter on every high holy day, because this runs down all of the high holy days, how we're supposed to treat them, what they mean. Go ahead.
Also, if they're not in this list right here, they are not high holy days. You see what I'm saying? The feast of what's that new moon feast?
Right.
Regular guys are doing new moon feast.
Right.
If it's not in this list, right? If it's from the Old Testament, it's not in this list. It's not a high holy day. All right. Okay, what nobody says. All right. Most High's word is win. All right.
That's it.
Yeah. No, I'm talking about the one that they do. What's the thing that they do?
No, okay, what's called they're idiots and see when it says new moon feast. We're supposed to worship on the new moon, not realizing just like there's a feast of lights or there's a feast of trumpets. There's a feast that happens on a new moon, as in the first of the month. But these idiots take it and say you have to worship every new moon. That's like basically I broke it down. That's like people 100 years from now say, what's it called? The Americans used to get together and watch a ball drop on the first of every month. That's not what it was. 1 month specifically was considered the new year, and that's when they would watch the ball drop. Y'all see one thing and think it's every month.
Tap it up my body. You try to get in the mic, right?
Yeah, I'll try to get him to grab the mic next time about Shah. Continue.
Verse 3. 6 days shall work be done, but the 7th day is the Sabbath of rest and holy convocation.
So the Sabbath is the first holy day, and that's why every high holy day is observed as a Sabbath. It's the same rules. You are to rest. There's no servile work to be done. Go ahead.
Ye shall do no work therein. It is the Sabbath of the Lord in all your dwellings. Verse 4. These are the feasts of the Lord, even holy convocation, which ye shall proclaim in their seasons. Verse 5. In the 14th day of the first month at evening is the Lord's Passover. Verse 6. And on the 15th day of the same month.
If I may, right here, you don't want to pass this. The Lord's Passover is going to be April 12th
April 12th in Atlanta, right? April 12th, 2025 is going to be the Lord's Passover.
Give that a hand. In Atlanta. And if you're not there, if you're celebrating the Passover in the middle of a blizzard in the end of January, stop listening to the people that you're listening to.
Right. And also that the Passover is for our race. This was our original family reunion.
Right.
Where everybody from all around the world, you're gonna come to this one place and be together with your family again. And there's some evil bastards online telling people that they should not go to anybody's Passover. They should not come to Commander Jehoiada's Passover, which is the Lord's Passover, because Commander Jehoiada was raised up by the Most High. They're saying that you should stay home and eat and buy lamb chop and stay at home in the cottage right over here in Second Avenue and stay at home and not come to the school and not come to the Lord's Passover. There's people out there saying that. You know what I'm saying? It's a very evil thing. Because stay at your home by yourself, unless you are unclean. Staying at home by yourself is not having a holy convocation. Right? A convocation means you are together with the people. That's what counts with the Lord. You know what I mean? If you are unclean and you can't go for whatever reason, another one has to be organized for you. But it's not that you just stay at home with your kids and eat eggs, and lamb chops with eggs. Right. You know what I mean? You know, don't be a faker's life. All right. You want to say something? We're showing the time. We're showing the time.
So he's got. There's a mic out there.
If I may, there's a lot of fake groups out there. There's a lot of fake groups out here that we bump into from time to time, and we offer for them to come to the Lord's Passover, and they tell us. They tell us, oh, we having our own Passover. You understand what I'm saying? They say they have their own high holy days.
Yeah, I'm sure.
They're wearing rags. They're not wearing garments. You know what I mean? They're wearing tassels on T-shirts. You understand? They're not wearing proper priestly garments.
And they're doing it in the middle of January because they confused themselves trying to figure out the calendar.
Right.
But continue.
Verse 6. And on the 15th day of the same month is the feast of unleavened bread unto the Lord. 7 days ye must eat unleavened bread. Verse 7. And the first day ye shall have an holy convocation. Ye shall do no servile work therein. Verse 8.
And we'll stop right there. Imagine up here. Trooper Fire.
Trooper Howard Bond Yahweh Bond Yasharala. Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shah Barakatah.
Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shah Barakatah. Yeah, we got two cameras. They're doing the switcheroo.
Shabu.
Raphael, the Hebrew master?
Not
yet.
Not yet.
Becoming the Hebrew master. Okay,
very soon.
I got you.
That's what I want to hear. Give that a hand. We keep hearing soon. Good. Beautiful. This is an essential part of our culture. All of this. Everything involved in this Sabbath service is something beautiful that we're taking back. And that's what this High Holy Day represents, because these trumpets represent victory, represent war, battles and the Lord delivering us victory. And the Lord delivering us victory. And so we're going to go back to the Hebrew. Chapter 23 and verse 7. Bayawum, Harashwan, Makura'ah, Quadash, Yahaya, Lakum.
What verse again?
Verse 8. Salaki.
Okay.
Wa'akurabatham, Asha, La Yahweh, Shabbaith, Yum Yum, Bayawum, Hashabiyah, Makorah, Quadash, Kal, Malakath, Ibadah, La'ah, the Aishua, Wayadabar, Yahweh al Mashah, La'amar, Dabar al Bunya Yasha'ala, Wa'amarath, Alham, Kayath, Taba'awa, Al Haratiza, Ashar, Anya, Bathun, Lakum, Wakatazarath, Thum, Ath, Quatazirah, Wahaba Thum, Ath Imar, Ra'ashiath, Quatazirakum, Al Hakahan, Wahanayak, Ath Ha'imar, Lapunya Yahweh, Laratazan Kum, Mama Karath, Hashabath, Yani Yapunwa, Hakahun, Wa'aishathum, Bayawum, Haniyapakum, Ath, Ha'imar, Kabash, Thamayum, Bun Shanathwa, La'ila, La Yahweh. Verse 13. Wamanakathwa, Shanya, Aisharunyum, Salath, Balawala, Bashamun, Asha, La Yahweh, Rayach, Nayakach, Wanasaka, Yayun, Rabbi Ayath, Hahayun. Verse 14.
Last verse.
Walakum, Wakwalia, Wakaramal, La'ah, Tha'akalwa, Id, Itazum, Hayawum, Hazah, Id, Habiakum, Ath, Korabun, Alahayakum, Chakwath, Iwalum, Ladorathukum, Bakal, Mashabathukum. And back to the English.
23 and 8.
23 and 8. Do I have a microphone?
No, you're too wide.
That's your water, Aisha, right? Yeah.
Project. 23 and 8. Leviticus 23 and 8. But ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord 7 days. In the 7th day is an holy convocation. Ye shall do no servile work therein. 9.
Offering made by fire means to cook your food. Right? And I think when it's specifically by fire, I think you're referring to, if I'm not mistaken, right, Abadi, right? I think this is the one you put on the grill.
Yes.
One offered by fire, like a burnt offering. That burnt offering in the Bible is just grilled food. All right? Keep reading.
Leviticus 23, verse 9. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, 10, unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, when ye be come into the land which I give unto you, and shall reap the harvest thereof, then ye shall bring a sheaf of the first fruits of your harvest unto the priest. Verse 11, and he shall wave the sheaf before the Lord to accept for you on the morrow after the Sabbath, and priest shall wave it. 12, and ye shall offer that day.
So now translated today, when we have the feast of first fruits, what you do is you bring your best. All right. If you don't have a garden, right, growing 1,000 fruits, you go get part of your check, and you go do what everybody did back there. Bring some food for the feast day. All right. That first fruits is for the priest to eat. Right, and the priest gives it out to whoever who's present. All right. Keep going.
12.
And that's how you get your blessing, by obeying the Most High, right? You don't obey the Most High, you want to just not do what the Lord said. Then you're not gonna get that blessing that you want. All right. Go ahead.
Wait, Sloppy, what's that?
Keep reading. Keep
Go ahead. Okay. 12, and ye shall offer that day when ye wave the sheaf, and he lamb without blemish of the first year of the burnt offering unto the Lord.
Right, and that lamb without blemish represents your best, meaning you put an effort into the offering that you were giving. Why? Because whatever you give, the Lord can double whatever you give in a lifetime. Right. He can triple it. He can multiply what you have in a lifetime. You know what I mean? Or the Lord can turn his face from you, and you just be on your own, trying to do the best you can. If you're okay with that life, just trying to do the best you can, then you just be about yourself. But if you wanna not be about yourself, you know what I mean? Then the Lord will put you in his house of blessings. All right. Right. Or as Malachi said, he will open a window of blessing for you. All right. Read.
And the meat offering thereof shall be 2/10 deals of fine flour.
So this is a meat offering made with fine flour. Keep reading.
Mingled with oil.
So you put it in a frying pan. This is fried chicken in the Bible again. You know what I mean? I don't know. Fried chicken in the Bible. I don't see the Jewish man eating no fried chicken. I don't know what's going on over there. Does he fry anything? I don't know. I don't think he does this.
He tries to copy us.
He might not be the one. I don't know. You know what I mean? Keep reading.
An offering made by fire unto the Lord for a sweet savor.
Yeah, your food gotta taste good. Now, whose people's food tastes good on earth? Yeah, who's dying to have some Jewish cuisine? Who's dying to have that lovely, world famous? It's godly. Jewish cuisine, y'all. That's something added up, man. You know what I mean? Keep reading.
And the drink offering thereof shall be of wine, and the fourth part of an hin. 14, and ye shall eat neither bread, nor perch corn, nor green ears, until the self-same day that ye have brought an offering unto your God. It shall be a statute for every throughout your generations in all your dwellings.
Right, so that's forever. In all your dwellings, meaning wherever you live. If you live in New York, then you do this. Some people are out there who don't like the UPK, again, telling people that they should not follow the UPK. Some people out there saying that and telling you that you can only do these rules in Jerusalem. To do this thing, you have to get on a plane right now and go across the waters to do the Passover. You got to go across the waters to do this thing. You can't do this in New York, when the Bible says otherwise. So who do we listen to? Do we listen to the Bible, or do we listen to Satan?
Which is really just discouraging you from doing it at all.
There you go, right? Because Satan's going to want you to not do the Bible. So who's coming with the Most High? Who's coming with Satan? All right? No problem. We done?
Yeah, I imagine him up here.
Abadia, English letters. Don't do that. Give me English letters, right?
State your registry.
Shafwan, Banaparia, Banyasharala,
Shafwan, Banasharia, Banyasharala.
how about Shem Yehoshai Brakatham?
How about you, Shah? Sar, come out that way. You're gonna start at the corner and go down the other side. Good. That crash off one. Come up, Sar there, and Sar here, right?
You shot him up here. And that moment of coming up and saying your registry is very important. You know, we have these beautiful, glorious daggers here at headquarters. I've seen, you know, other zones use staffs, but the point is that in ancient times, if you come up and you didn't state the right registry, you wasn't getting up here. You wasn't going nowhere. Yeah, your head was being separated from your body. I'm going to take the Hebrew.
Leviticus chapter 23, verse 15.
Okay, clap it up for the trooper. He's taking the Hebrew.
Wasa Paratham, Lakam, Mamakarath, Hashabath, Mayawam, Habayakam, Ath, Imar, Athanawapa, Shabai, Shabathwath, Tamayamath, Tahayayana'a.
That Tamayam is perfect. Tamayamat is like perfected. Like perfected. All right.
Karawan, verse 16. Ide, Mama Karath, Ashabath, Ashabya Aith, Dasaparwa, Kamashyam, Yawam, Wahakwara Batham, Manaka, Karasha, Layahawa. Verse 17. Mama wa Shabath Yakam, Dabayawa, Lakam, Danawapa, Shathyam, Shanya, Aisharanyam, Salath.
Salat is flour, the flour they use to make bread. All right.
Daha Yayana, Kamataza, the Payana, Bakawaryam, Layahawa. Verse 18. Wahakwarab Batham, Isle, Halakam, Shaba'ith, Kabashyam, Damayamam, Banya, Shana, Wapar, Ban, Bakwar, Akkad, Wayalam, Shanyam, Yahayawa, Ilah.
Ilah is that same burnt offering again. That's the grilled food that you offer to the Most High. Ilah, all right? Go ahead.
Karawakan. La Yahweh. Wamanakatham.
That one man katham is talking about grain offering. That's like rice that you bring to the feast, all right?
Karawakan. Wanasakayaham. Asha. Rayak. Nayakak. La Yahweh. Verse 19. Wa'aishatham. Shayar. Isayam. Akkad. Lakata'ath. Washanya. Kabashyam. Banya. Shana. Lazabak. Shalamyam. Verse 20. Wanayap. Hakahan. Atham. Isle. Lakam. Habakawaryam. Danawapa. Lapanya. Yahweh.
That the calm is bread, all right?
Karawakan. Isle. Shanya. Kabashyam. Kodash. Yahayawa. La Yahweh. La Kahan. Verse 21.
Last verse.
Karawakan. Wa Kwaratham. Ba'aitazaam. Hayawam. Hazah.
Itazam is the word to say same. That word originally, itazam is properly your bone. And your bones are the same. The word became the same. All right? Itazam. All right?
Karawakan. Makwara. Kodash. Yahaya. Lakam. Kal. Malakath. Ibadah. La'ah. The Aishawa. Kakwath. Iwalam. Bakal. Abashabathyakam. Ladarathyakam.
That mawashab or that mawashabat. Mawashab. That mawashab is to say where you live. All right. Shab is the key point in that word. Shab means to sit. So wherever you live, that's where you go and sit down. When you're not there, you stand up all around the town, and you go to your home and rest and sit down, sit in your chair. Mawashab. All right.
English, sir.
Back to the English.
Right?
That's
Oh, God. Leviticus chapter 23, verse 15. And ye shall count unto you from the morrow after the Sabbath, from the day that ye brought the sheaf of the wave offering. 7 Sabbaths shall be complete. Verse 16. Even unto the morrow after the 7th Sabbath shall ye number 50 days, and ye shall offer a new meat offering unto the Most High. Verse 17. Ye shall bring out your habitations 2 wave loaves of 2/10 deals.
And so to be clear, that 50 days is that's the Feast of the First Fruits, what the Christians call Pentecost. They made up a new day because the Greek word for 50 is Pentecost. That's it. It just means 50th, and it's referring to this verse right here. Keep going.
Khan. They shall be of fine flour. They shall be baken with leaven. They are the first fruits unto the Most High. Verse 18. And ye shall offer with the bread 7 lambs without blemish of the first year, and 1 young bullock, and 2 rams. They shall be for a burnt offering unto the Most High, with their meat offering and their drink offerings, even an offering made by fire of sweet savor unto the Most High.
Meaning, you come to make an offering. Make sure your food tastes good.
Right.
Get some recommendation. You know what I mean? Your food ain't hitting. You know what I mean? Then you might gotta opt for your other sister in your crib. You know what I mean? It got to be of a sweet savor.
Put some flavor in it.
You know what I mean? Not that diet stuff. You're trying to lose the weight stuff. Don't give me that.
Give me all the sodium.
Yeah, the sugar. You know what I mean? The high blood pressure, bring that. You know what I mean? Bring the diabetes. You know what I mean? Keep going.
Khan. Verse 19. Then ye shall sacrifice 1 kid of the goats for a sin offering, and 2 lambs of the first year for a sacrifice of peace offerings. Verse 20. And the priest shall wave them with the bread of the first fruits for a wave offering before the Most High, with the 2 lambs. They shall be holy to the Most High for the priest. Verse 21.
Of course, it is the way of the sisters to give each other, tips and techniques on whatever you do. So, if one sister does this thing and you had advice from somewhere else, the scripture says, I'm paraphrasing, seek to make another rich. You don't try to make yourself rich. You seek to make someone else. The scripture says, seek another man's wealth. You see what I'm saying? You're supposed to seek wealth for him. And that's how the Jewish man run New York. Because they all put in to make sure that his business gets set up, guaranteeing that they will set him back up. And that's how you're gonna be. So you want your sisters to, give all the tips to you. So at the end of the day, you can go get tips from somewhere else, hair stuff, and deliver it all to your sister. And then now you can be a bountiful house because you went and got from the world and put it in this corner right here. All right? That's how you gotta live. That's how you can be brothers. That's how you be sisters, all right? Word up.
Khan. Verse 21. And ye shall proclaim on the selfsame day that it may be an holy convocation unto you. Ye shall do no servile work therein. It shall be a statute forever in all your dwellings throughout your generations.
Because that's the severity of every high holy day. You're supposed to treat it properly, treat it as a Sabbath. And go back to the Hebrew one more set.
And also,
Khan.
according to the Most High, right? The Most High gives everyone their talent or their gift. Any brother or sister that you want to be divided from, or that you do not want to be close to, they have something that can aid you that you are cutting off from yourself. That's not what you want to do. You see what I'm saying? Whatever another brother has, he has something, right? That could add to you, or that sister has something that could add to you. You do not want to cut your brother or sister off. See what I'm saying? You want to build the house. You can't build the left and the right, and you don't got no hallway. All right? Build the house. All right? All right.
Khan. Leviticus chapter 23, verse 22. Wabakwa tazarkam ath kwa tazayar aratazakam la'a dakala pa'ath sharaka bakwa tazarka walakwat kwa tazayarka la'a dalakwat la'anya walagar daizab atham anya Yahweh alahayakam. Verse 23. Wayadabar.
Why is and, Yah is he, the bar is speak. Read.
That's Salakia. And I stress this at almost every Sabbath service. We gotta cling on to these common words and phrases that we see. And Waya the bar, I don't know how many verses start out Waya the bar, Waya Amar. Like, we gotta learn these basic phrases, and that's how we start piecing together the language and taking back this language. Keep going.
Yahweh.
Yahweh is God's name.
Al.
Some people say God don't got no name. That's not what the Bible says in Hebrew. Right. Al is on to. Read.
Khan. Mashah.
Mashah is Moses. Read.
Khan. La Amar.
La is to. Amar is said.
to say.
And you're going to see that exact line, what, hundreds of times in the scriptures?
Yeah. Why the
bar? Yeah. Why the bar? Yahweh al Masha la Amar. Keep going.
Khan. Verse 24. Dabar, Al, Banya, Yasharallah.
The bar is speak, Al is onto, Banya is sons, my son, and Yasharallah is Israel. Keep reading.
Khan. La Amar, Ba Kadash.
La Amar is to say, Ba Kadash, Ba is in, Kadash. Kadash is the word for the moon. And it says in Ecclesiasticus that the month is named after the moon. So Kadash is moon, and then Kadash is month. Right? Go ahead.
Khan. Ashabaya Aya.
7.
Ba Akkad.
Ba is in, Akkad is one, or in this case, first. Right? That's this right here? Okay, there we go. Abadia, could you write the English words underneath each the Hebrew words? I want it underneath. Oh, you did it across. Put a line so we can see that this is Hebrew versus English. Right? But yeah, put a different color line or something. Go get green or something, you know what I mean? And that's the car one. I want something that points the memorial for the car one. You know, because they see the Hebrew in the phrase over here and the English in the phrase over there. You know what I mean? I want people to see which word means which. All right? Go ahead.
Khan. La Kadash. Yahya. Yahya. Lakam. Shabbath 1. Sakar 1.
Right. Shabbath 1, Zakar 1, right? Good. Keep going.
Khan.
We got a Zakar 1 over there. That Zakar 1 means memorial. So when you hear Zakar 1 in the Bible, when you hear Zakar 1 in Hebrew, it's talking about a memorial. Right? The purpose of this service right here is to learn Hebrew. The brother sits here so that he can learn Hebrew. He's not sitting here for show. It's not just, oh, this is religious. Or it's not because, oh, God sees this. God wants to see that he's learning Hebrew between two people who speak Hebrew. That's why he sits in the middle. It's to press Hebrew on him. All right? And to press Hebrew out to our people. All right?
And Salaki, I've told this story before, but that's what happened to me when I first came into school and I sat here on the Day of Atonement and I had no idea, and all of a sudden this is in front of me. But that inspired me, that made me want to learn.
Right.
And that's the idea. Go ahead.
Yeah. You put a white boy between two Negroes, he becomes a Oreo. You know what I mean? He right here, and he's he's a wigger. You know what I mean? He talk black. Am I lying? They don't press his influence on him. They press his culture on him. You know what I mean? But that's how life is. You know what I mean? And that's what this is going on right here. You know what I mean? Go on.
Khan. Tarawaya.
So that word, Tarawaya, that is the word for blowing of trumpets. That there's one word being translated into blowing of trumpets. And if you go into that word, the definition, that's a noise that calls to battle. Because sometimes this is a word for shout. When we go through different scriptures that use this same Hebrew word, sometimes it's going to be a blow of a trumpet. Sometimes it's going to be a shout of joy. This is a word that signifies war, battle, victory. And this is what we're observing on this day. Keep going. We're going to come back to that.
Khan. Makora. Kodash. Verse 25. Kal. Malakath. Ibadah. La'ah. The Aishawa. Wahakwarabatham. Asha. La Yahweh.
That's where you see the scripture specifying that it is servile work that you are not to do. Ibadah, which is based on the word ibad, which is serve. La'ah the Ishua. You shall not do. Go ahead.
Khan. Verse 26.
Get the microphone. Get a microphone. Yep. Keep
Right
going until our body comes to the front.
Verse.
Where's the microphone? Pass the microphone. Bible
Should be
time.
right there.
John, basically, I was just going to say, basically, servile work in that sense is the work of a servant. Servant meaning you are serving somebody else. It is not work that you do for yourself. Sabbath work meaning, like Christ explained, you are allowed to take care of yourself and your own well-being on the Sabbath day. And why does he notice? I think John Hyman broke this down last time. He used an ox. That's a beast of burden. Something that's like saying if your car breaks down. If you said that today, if your car broke down on the Sabbath day, you're just going to leave it broke down. Nobody's going to do that. Why? Because they needed to work on Sunday and Monday to go to work. It's about what's called. You're not basically giving the example of you're not allowed to do labor on that day, but no one's going to be stupid enough to stop the thing that ensures their labor every other day.
Right.
Oh, my farm is set on fire on the Sabbath day. I gotta wait till Sunday for the to get water for it. You're stupid, right? That's what it's saying. Servile labor is labor for another that you do in service for another person, not in service of your own well-being.
That's right.
Khan. Verse 26. Wayadabar, Yahweh, Al, Mashah, La'amar. Verse 27. Ak, Vaishawar, La Kadash, Hashabaya Ayah, Hazah, Yawam, Hakaparium, Hawa'ah, Makwara, Kwarash, Yahya, Lakam, Wa'ain Yatham, Ath, Napashath Yakam, Wahakwar Rabatham, Asha, La Yahweh. Verse 28. Wakal, Malakah, La'ah, Da'ishawa, Ba'ai Taza'am, Hayawam, Hazah, Kaya, Yawam, Kaparium, Hawa'ah, La Kapar.
He said another key word too, Korab, right? That Korab properly means near or to be close, right? And that is talking about offering something, right? So when you offer something, you bring it close to another person. Also, that word also became, you go near to somebody, and in New York, you go too near to someone you don't know. He wondering like, why does he get so close to me?
Right.
Is it a fight? You know what I mean? Where that word also becomes the word for fight, right? Because it's close. You and someone else came close to each other. You see what I'm saying? That's how Hebrew works, all right? So you got something called the Yad Kwarab, right? Which is probably translated to hand fight. And that Korab was originally near and then became the word fight. Like how it's word for near and it became the word to offer, because you don't offer from far. You bring it to him. You want to fight, you bring it to him. You bring it nearby, being close to him. All right? Yad Korab, right? Yad Korab. What's that word right here? They kept saying it. Waha Korab Atham. All right? Yeah.
I don't know. I can't explain it, but maybe you can remember it around the same day. Like, remember, brothers, when we was kids back in the day, for whatever reason, before the fight started, there was about at least 30 seconds to a minute of brothers just shoulder to shoulder like this. Like,
yeah. It's like, I do something. They're doing this. They lean on each other like, stop. They're doing this. Yo, come on. What is it? Do something. They be all in this space. They close. They near. What you want to do? You ain't gonna no ish. You ain't gonna do nothing. throw out a shot one, right? Throw a shot one. Well, yeah, that's facts. That's facts, you know what I mean? God.
Khan. Al Yakam, Lapanya, Yahweh. Alahayakam. That's the last verse.
That's the last verse, right?
That was that, yes. Back to the English.
Leviticus chapter 23, verse 22. And when ye reap the harvest of your land, thou shalt not make clean riddance of the corners of thy field when thou reapest, neither shalt thou gather any gleaning of thy harvest. Thou shalt leave them unto the poor and to the stranger.
Which I love that this is right in the middle of the chapter of all the high holy days, because this is the Lord reminding you in the middle of a very important chapter that we're going to have to refer to constantly to have love for the poor, to care about the poor in your people.
Right.
And there's clowns out there that call themselves Israelites that hate the poor of our people.
Right.
They forgot where they came from. But the Lord tells us to always remember the poor and have compassion on our people. Keep going.
Khan. I am the Most High, your power. Verse 23. And the Most High spake unto Moses, saying.
So right quick, right? So if for those who might have missed it, right? You got a garden. The fruit in your garden is yours.
Right.
When the fruits that fall outside of the fence or over the wall, that according to the Most High, those fruits don't belong to you. You cannot pick them up. You gotta let them stay there and rot if nobody don't pick them up.
Right.
That belongs to the poor, right? And you've seen this many times in the vibe, in the spirit, where you get a paycheck from your job, but then you got some pennies, and there's a homeless man begging for change, and you give him the pennies because it was a thing that was not the main thing in focus. It's the one that's over the wall that you don't care about. It's the changing in the middle of your what do you call it in the car, the center console.
Right.
That it's just not the thing that you focus on. It's, you got the garden, you got the thing that you care about and love, and then you got the extras that you ain't really worried about. You got the 20s, and you got the 50s, and you got the 10s and the 5s, and you say, oh, I got a single. I don't like singles. You know what I mean? It's just the extra on the outside. It's like the fat of your wallet. It's just the extra thing, and you give it away. You see what I'm saying? All right, no slip.
And that's also a reminder that none of it was ever yours to begin with.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
It's the Lord's to allow you to do with it as he please. Go ahead.
Right.
Khan. Verse 24. Speak unto the children of Israel, saying, in the 7th month, in the 1st day of the month, shall ye have a Sabbath, a memorial of blowing of the trumpets.
All right, we're going to stop right here. We're going to go to Ezra 3 and 11 because we're going to find out. Matter of fact, first go to Joshua 6 and 5. We're going to find out why we have a high holy day to memorialize the blowing of trumpets. As we just said, the Hebrew word here, it was one word translated into blowing of trumpets. And that word can apply to the sounding of trumpets, which was a call to war. It can apply to the shout. But we're going to check this out. Read.
Khan. Joshua chapter 6, verse 5. And it shall come to pass.
No, you could have a seat, but we keep reading.
Khan. That when they make a long blast with the ram's horn, and when ye hear the sound of the trumpet, all the people shall shout with a great shout.
Okay, now hold on. Now the Hebrew here for trumpet is shapar, which is this right here, is the ram's horn.
There we go.
And the Hebrew word for shout is the word that is translated to blowing of trumpets. So what happened is they obeyed the Lord here. They blew the shapar. The people shouted, and then the walls of Jericho fell. Read.
Khan. And the wall of the city shall fall down flat, and the people shall ascend up, every man straight before him.
And because the people obeyed the Lord caused those walls to fall upon the shout, which is that same word here, Tharwaya.
Right. Which your body had on the board right there, right? The one that being with the TH in the middle. Tharwaya, right?
Now go to Ezra 3:11. Because throughout the scriptures, the trumpets and the shouts go hand in hand. And that's why this is the memorial blowing of the trumpets, because this is the Lord delivering us from our enemies, the Lord giving us victories in war, the Lord restoring us as a people. And that's what we're looking at here in Ezra. Because in Ezra chapter 3, what's happening? They're rebuilding the temple. And they're reestablishing the temple. So go ahead, read.
Khan, Ezra chapter 3, verse 11. And they sang together by course in praising and giving thanks unto the Most High, because he is good, for his mercy endureth forever toward Israel. And all the people shouted with a great shout when they praised the Most High, because the foundation of the house of the Most High was laid.
So that's the word shout. That's that same Hebrew word for blowing of trumpets. That shout was a celebration that the Lord had restored us, had brought us out of captivity, had allowed the temple to be rebuilt, and that our culture was being taken back. And that's what we're observing tonight. We're taking back our culture in the midst of a captivity. Go to Revelations chapter 10.
Abadi, you want to say something?
Chapter 1, actually.
Revelation chapter 1.
Chapter 1. 1 verse 10.
Can it wait?
Oh, yeah, I quit.
Okay. Was it on the thing that was being said just now?
Kind of, it's on the topic of trumpets.
Okay. Okay.
No, so you
Sure.
first. Sure.
No, Baruch Shah.
No, you got it.
Go ahead.
Revelation chapter 1, verse 10. I was in spirit on the Lord's day and heard behind me a great voice.
So now we all know this scripture, right? This is Revelations 1 and 10. In 3 verses, we're going to hear the description of Christ as a brother with an afro and dark skin, as if burnt in a furnace. But the first thing that John heard, read that.
Khan, as of a trumpet.
Was a voice as of a trumpet.
Right.
Everywhere that we hear trumpets, it signifies war that's coming. Go to Revelations chapter 8. Because everything we know, everything in this book is telling us about what's going to happen at the end times, right? It's talking about the violence and destruction that we pray for every day to come. Read. Verse 2.
Revelation chapter 8, verse 2. And I saw the 7 angels which stood before God, and to them were given 7 trumpets.
Keep going.
Verse 3. And another angel came and stood at the altar, having a golden censer, and there was given unto him much incense, that he should offer it with the prayers of all saints upon the golden altar, which was before the throne.
Which, by the way, this scripture describes why we say these prayers at the beginning and the end of every Sabbath service. These prayers that we say over and over every week, praying for the destruction of our enemies, is being sent up to the Lord, and the angels are collecting this in this censer. Read verse 5.
Verse 5. And the angel took the censer and filled it with fire of the altar and cast it into the earth. And there were voices and thunderings and lightnings and an earthquake.
So these prayers that are all going up, eventually angels are going to cast them into the earth as everything gets set off. Right? Read verse 13.
Verse 13. And I beheld and heard an angel flying through the midst of heaven, saying with a loud voice, Woe, woe, woe to the inhabitants of the earth, by reason of the other voices of the trumpet of the 3 angels, which are yet to sound.
So each of these angels had a trumpet that was sounding, that was representing impending war, impending destruction. And this destruction and this war is a glorious thing for us, because it means the coming destruction of America, the destruction of Esau, and the establishment of the kingdom. And that has to happen. And we pray for that every day. What were you going to say, Salaki?
I just got a scripture. Like, I just want to bring this out because you were bringing out what you were bringing out about the trumpet. It's so heavy. The trumpet is important because it's not just signifying war. It's signifying war, but as we understand, the weapons of our warfare are not carnal. Right? This is Ezekiel 33:2. Son of man, speak to the children of thy people and say unto them, when I bring the sword upon a land, if the people of the land take a man of their coast and set him for their watchman, verse 3, if when he seeth the sword come upon the land, he blow the trumpet and warn the people. Okay, now this is drop down to verse 6. But if the watchman see the sword come and blow not the trumpet, and the people be not warned, that's our pastors today. That's our leadership today.
Absolutely.
Right? They're given the job to warn our people. But what's called? They don't do the job. If the sword come and take any person from among them, he is taken away in his iniquity. But his blood will I require at the watchman's hand. And that's important. Why is it important for us to know? The watchman is the one who pays for the evils in our community. Like the person in charge is the one who's going to pay for all the evils that happen in our community. Our Muslim imams, our Christian pastors, so on and so forth. And this is what's really important. Verse 7. So thou, O son of man, I have set thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. That job's over. Creflo Dollar's been fired. Matter of fact, that's T.D. Jakes, right? Right. That's T.D. Jakes in Philly they talking about, right?
Right.
Yeah. T.D. Jakes launched a church next door to the Israelite School of University of Right. Right?
Oh.
We've been set as a watchman. Huh?
Say it again.
T.D. Jakes launched a church next to the Philly School. T.D. Jakes had a church next to Philly School, and they lost it.
That was
his church?
Yes.
Salaki, I'll tell this story. Because this
I
was
saw the post.
Because this was Sunday. I was walking down the street with Officer Murat, and I looked up. I said, "Look at that for sale sign." And the church next door, which is the Potter's House, T.D. Jakes' franchise of churches, they had 2 for sale signs, a huge one. The whole building is being sold. They going. They're done. However many years they've been there, that's it. Their time is up.
If I may, maybe that has something to do with Diddy's case. Because last I checked, T.D. Jakes was at a Diddy party.
Yeah.
Getting swallowed.
I'm getting swallowed.
Right. Good night.
We're gonna go to one more scripture. Read that, Matthew 24:31.
Khan, Matthew chapter 24, verse 31. And he shall send his angels with a great sound of a trumpet.
With a great sound of a trumpet. Read.
Khan. And they shall gather together his elect from the 4 winds, from one end of heaven to the other.
So everything, every victory in our past, in our history, and everything that we hope for in the future comes with the symbol of the sound of a trumpet. And that's what this day is about. Back to where you was at in Leviticus.
Over there with a question.
Somebody had a question? Oh, go ahead, sis.
Remember where we were in Leviticus?
Can a woman blow the trumpet? No. I mean, I'm not talking about, in your kitchen or whatever, but no, the trumpet is a call to war. And the trumpet is a celebration, and that's something that men do. But you can certainly celebrate with them. What's your man?
You got to think of the bell that's in the fire station, right? You can't just go, and go ring the bell of the fire station. You see what I'm saying? Go ahead, Abaya.
Salaki, in order to be able to blow that trumpet, you have to be a soldier in the army on the post. Women aren't soldiers, therefore they wouldn't ring the bell.
Exactly.
Well, is a sister allowed to have her own personal trumpet for music playing purposes and so on and so forth? Yeah. However, blowing a trumpet for war is a man's job.
Right, and there are jobs that are glorious for women.
Right.
That a woman should do, that a man should stay away from, because there's a woman's skill.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So everybody got their rightful place, all right? Where they'll be loved and cherished and respected, all right?
Exactly.
All right, good.
Leviticus chapter 23, verse 25.
Mhm.
Ye shall do no servile work therein, but ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Most High. Verse 26. And the Most High spake unto Moses, saying, verse 27, also on the 10th day of the 7th month, there shall be a day of atonement.
That's the next one. I shall y'all, right?
Next week.
Next week. There we go.
Yeah, that is not a feast day. That is a fast day.
Yeah, you come here that day with empty plates.
Empty plates, empty
You're
stomachs.
gonna pray over the empty plate. And you're gonna eat that nothing on your plate. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Real quick, and that shows you that unlike holidays, which the oppressor got from our custom, which is really the high holy days, the holidays you please yourself. The high holy days of the Most High, you please God.
That's right. That's
The
right.
high holy days are not to please yourself.
Yeah.
And this is what this empire, this is what this kingdom have taught us. This kingdom have taught us to please ourselves. This is why we are divided, because everybody's trying to please themselves.
Right.
But when everybody is pleasing the Most High, that's what unites us. And we're going to suffer together on that day the same way that we party together. And we're going to suffer together on the Day of Atonement, which is going to be Friday, I believe sundown Friday to sundown Saturday, 11 to the 12th.
God, that's right. That's right.
Continue.
Khan. It shall be an holy convocation unto you, and ye shall afflict your souls, and offer an offering made by fire unto the Most High. Verse 28. And ye shall do no work in that same day, for it is a day of atonement.
Hey, if I'm getting this right, it sounds like we're not eating, but we're gonna cook something that smells delicious and still not eat it. I don't know. That's what it sounds like. You cook it and you just cook it till it turns into smoke, I suppose. You know what I mean? I don't know.
You have to have discipline.
You know what I mean? Come. Keep reading.
Khan. For it is a day of atonement, to make an atonement for you before the Most High your power.
All right, I mod him up here.
Thank you for Shaka, man. He had no Hebrew pronunciation errors the whole time. True for Shaka, all right?
Excellent.
He's you got it. It's okay, sir. Come.
Azarakia, on Yashika, on Yashala.
Azarakia.
On Yashala.
How about Shimmy our shop of thumb?
How about Shimmy our shop of thumb?
All right, you shove him up here. Ready to read the Hebrew? That's all right. That's the one.
We are in 29, right?
29. Leviticus chapter 23 and verse 29. Kaya, call Hanapash.
You want me to get one? Yeah. Okay, I'll get one. All right. Leviticus 23, 29 in the Hebrew, right? Kaya kal Hanapash Ashar La'ah. Saina, Baitazam, Hayawam, Hazah, Wanakaratha, Ma'aimia, 30, Wakal, Hanapash Ashar, Thaisha, Kal, Malaka, Baitazam, Hayawam, Hazah. Wahabadathia, Ath, Hadapash, Hahawa, Makorab, Aima. 31. What's the last verse? 35. Right?
35. Come.
Kal, Malakala, Thaishawa, Kakwat, Iwalam, Ladarathikam, Bakal, Mashabathikam. 32. Shabbat. So he's saying. Oh, stuck it. Go ahead. Shabbat one. Hawa alakam. Wa aniathyam. Napash Shathyakam. Bath Aisha. Lakadash. Ma'irab. Ba'arab. Ma'irab. Irab. Tha Shabbathwa. Shabbathkam. Wadabaya Hawa al Mashala Amar. 34. The Bar al Banya Yashwala la Amar. Bakamasha Aishara. Yawam Lakadash Hashabiyaya. Hazakak. Ha Sakawa. Shabbat Yam La Yahawa. 35. Last verse. Bayawam Harashwan. Makura Kodash Kal Malaka Ibada La Thaishwa. All right. In English there.
29.
29. I think it's 23, 29.
Leviticus 23 and 29. For whatsoever soul it be that shall not be afflicted in the same day, he shall be cut off from among his people.
Right. So whoever does not do the Day of Atonement on that day, he's no longer considered an Israelite. He has to leave town and go become an American. He has to leave town and go become a Jamaican. He has to leave town and become a Trinidadian or Haitian because he did not do the Day of Atonement. He has to leave Jerusalem. And he got to go learn English or Spanish or French and become part of another people. Or around this time we read in the Bible, you got to leave town and go become a Greek. Right? You got to leave and become a Roman. Right? Keep reading.
Or Salakio. In the time of Leviticus, that's rough.
Yeah.
That's rough. You're just going to leave town and just, what?
Around that time, you're gonna go with the Moabites. You know what I mean? That's what you're going to, yeah. That's why the Lord took it so far to say, even to the 10th generation, an Ammonite, a bastard, an Ammonite or Moabite cannot become part of the congregation. He's not one of us. You done joined them, and now you're trying to join them onto us. Or you're trying to join their culture onto us. You've seen this before in New York. Brothers that want to become Israelites, they go follow the Jewish man. And they go wear the tassels on the belt loops and tassels on the t-shirts. You see what I'm saying? Because we have become the heathen. And trying to learn to be a heathen from them, trying to be an Israelite from a heathen. And they try to bring that culture back. No, you can't do that. Can't bring that Moabite culture back. Can't bring that Amalekite culture back.
Right.
Can't bring no Ishmaelite culture back.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? You're going to purge ourselves of this Ishmaelite Christian Muslim culture in our communities. All right? If we're trying to come back. Right. You gotta know what we had. You gotta first know what we had, and we left it to get something else, which is not of the Lord. And we're gonna try to erase ourselves of those things that were not of the Lord from these other people. Right? Go ahead, Maya Shala.
If I may, isn't that similar to from Babylon to Timbuktu in the birth of Judaism? Now Muhammad wanted to become part of the Israelites.
Yeah.
And they told me because your lineage.
Because everybody wants part of it.
Right.
Everybody wants to be a Christian and hold the Bible.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? It's a thing all over the world. You know what I mean? So you right. You know what I mean? You got kicked out of Jerusalem. The Lord sent you out to Africa or somewhere, or in the Middle East somewhere, and here comes an Arab to take you. You see what I'm saying? Because you departed from this way. You departed from this thing that was, that guaranteed your safety.
Right.
You know what I mean? And here we are in America. All right?
Yeah.
All right. Let's be ready.
And whatsoever soul it be that doeth any work in that same day, the same soul I destroy from among his people. Verse 31. Ye shall do no manner of work It shall be a statute forever throughout your generation in all your dwellings. It shall be
All of the 35, bro.
it shall be a Salakia. It shall be unto you a Sabbath of rest, and ye shall afflict your souls in the 9th day of the month at evening, from evening unto evening. Shall ye celebrate your Sabbath? And the Lord spoke unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, saying, 15th day of the 7th month shall be the feast of tabernacles of 7 days unto the Lord.
And that's coming up too. That's the beautiful thing about this time of year. We got one high holy day after another, and we get to celebrate and remember the reasons for these things.
Right.
As we pray for the Lord to deliver us from this captivity. Read.
Right.
35. On the first day shall be an holy convocation.
Right. People, when you tell people that they should be Israelites, they say, "Oh, we can't do Christmas no more. We can't do Easter." Then that's the holidays. What holidays do you do? You're gonna point them to this chapter right here.
Right.
All the Christians want to act like don't exist. Right. Leviticus chapter 23. 2-3. Chapter 23. All right. Keep going.
Ye shall do no servile work therein.
Just like how on Christmas they give you the day off, on Easter they give you the day off, the Most High gave us day off. All right, there we go. Captain, sir.
And it's showing sincerity to the Lord to get those days off from your slavery. You know what I'm saying? Because we have to then serve our work. I know when we're in captivity, but at the same time, you get that day off from your slavery, you get it off.
Right. I mean,
especially the Day of Atonement. You can't take one day off.
Yeah, because one day off, that day off.
Right. So, yes.
Like I said, you have to go and go. Oh, then the point. Yeah, hell yeah, go to there. You don't get paid time off. That's what you're saying. I said, do what you can do. You can. You know? I put all the work today.
But I imagine up here.
Oh, Shabbat. Abaja, Banya Hawada, Banya Sharala.
Abaja, Banya Hawada, Banya Sharala.
How about Shemya Shabbat?
How about Shabbat? Okay, good.
I said Saza then Ba'a.
Yeah. Out, then in. Right.
Shabbat up here.
Because one of y'all read
This is.
what are we? 30 what?
This is the Hebrew class up here right now.
Basically, yeah. What are we in? 20 what?
Right, 30, 36.
36. Oh yeah, I'm under that. All right, 36. All right. Shabbat Yum Takwarayab Asha La Yahweh Bayawam Ha Shamayanya Makwara Kodash Yahaya Lakam Waha Kwarabatam Waha Kwarabatam Asha La Yahweh Itazarath Hawa'a Kal Mala'akath Ibada La'a Ta'aishua Allah. This 37. Allah, Mawa Idea, Yahweh, Ashar, Dakwarawa, Atham, Makwaraya, Kodash, Laha Kwarayab, Ashar, La Yahweh, Ila, Wa Manaka, Zabak, Wa Nasak Yam, Dabar, Yawam, Ba Yawamwa, Malabad, Shabbathath, Yahweh, Wa Malabad, Mata Nawath Yakam, Wa Malabad, Kal, Nadarayakam, Wa Malabad, Kal, Nadabawath Yakam, Ashar, Tatan wa La Yahweh, Aka, Ba Kamasha, Aishara, Yawam, La Kadash, Ha Shabaya, Ba Asak Pakam, Af, Daba Wa'af, Ha Arataza, Kagwa, Af, Kag, Yahweh, Shabaith, Yam Yam, Ba Yawam, Harash one, Shabath one, Wa Ba Yawam, Ha Shamayanya, Shabath one, Wa Lakwak Katham, Lakam, Ba Yawam, Haraash one, Parya, Aitaza, Hadar, Kapath, Damaryam, Wa Ainap, Aitaza, Ibath, Wa Irabia, Nakal, Wa Shamakatham, La Lapanya, Yahweh, Alahayakam, Shabaith, Yum Yum, 41. Wa
Talking
Kag
about it. A while ago, you said drink offering, right? Nasakiam, right?
Khan.
I wanted to know if the Japanese got their word for alcohol from that
Sake.
word.
Sake,
Sake,
yeah.
right? Because we have Nasakiam, right? The drink offering, the wine, right? And they have sake. I want to see if there's probably some investigation to see if that is another thing, one of the many things that are also rooted in the Hebrew that the world wants to ignore.
That's a good question.
Khan.
Sake, buddy.
Wa Kag Thumb, Athwa, Kag, La Yahweh, Shabaith, Yum Yum, Slakia, Yum Yum, Slakia, Ba Shana, Kakwath, Iwalam, La Darath Yakam, Bakadash, Ha Shabayaya, Takagwa, Athwa, 42. Basakath, the Shabwa, Shabaith, Yum Yum, Kal, Ha Azarak, Ba Yasharala, Yashabwa, Ba Sakath, La Main, Yadaiwa,
We reading 43 too?
yeah, 43, Salakia. Yadaiwa, Darath Yakam, Kaya, Ba Sakawath, Ha Wa Shabath, Ya, Ath Banya Yasharala, Baha Wa Tazaya, our thumb, Salakia, our thumb, Ma'arataza, Matazariam, Anya Yahweh, Alahayakam. 44. Waya Dabar Masha Af Ma'idya, Yahweh Al Banya Yasharala.
There we go. English.
In the English, 36, right? Yeah. 7 days ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Most High. On the 8th day shall be an holy convocation unto you, and ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Most High. It is a solemn assembly, and ye shall do no servile work therein. Con 37. These are the feasts of the Most High, which ye shall proclaim to be holy convocations. What is a holy convocation in this instance? This is not your mother's dinner party, which you can miss. This is not the office Christmas party. This is different than every other meeting you have in your life. This is more important than the birth of your children. You can understand. So I'll put it in modern terms. You can be federally prosecuted if you are not accounted for tonight. If brothers that are out from New York that are out of town right now, technically need to be in contact with Kamil Zariak and the head of whatever town they're in, so that they can coordinate and put a check next to their name. Otherwise, the minute brothers see you, you will be arrested for a federal crime. This is the Torah. This is the law for all 12 tribes of Israel. That is what we today would call federal law. Just like New York has their own what's called laws, but there's certain things that the feds can say that's unconstitutional. That goes against the laws of the whole system. A federal law is you must keep these 7 days. These 7 holidays have to be kept. by everybody. All who are Israelites born is what it specifically says for Passover. Right? To offer an offering made by fire unto the Most High, a burnt offering and a meat offering. Everything upon his day. I'm paraphrasing. 38. Besides the Sabbaths of the Most High, and besides your gifts, and beside all your vows, and beside all your free will offerings, which ye give unto the Most High. Meaning, well, I had a big Sabbath. That doesn't work. I don't care what you did on the Saturday. Well, I gave a good donation a few months ago. That doesn't mean anything. Regardless of what you've done in your life, how great an Israelite you think you are, I expect to see you at the Passover.
This is an excellent reminder that this is not a game.
Right.
Everything in here, every action that you have in your life is governed by these scriptures. Everything that you will ever do in your life, there's a right way and a wrong way to do it according to these scriptures, and it's not a game. And in our actual culture, in our kingdom, it's not going to be a game. There's going to be punishments that come with it.
Right.
Read about Shah.
Also, in the 15th day of the 7th month, when ye have gathered in the fruit of the land, ye shall keep a feast unto the Most High 7 days. On the first day shall be a Sabbath, and on the 8th day shall be a Sabbath. And ye shall take you on the first day the boughs of goodly trees, branches of palm trees, and the boughs of thick trees, and willows of the brook. And ye shall rejoice before the Most High your power 7 days. Now I got a question. Are y'all Christians? Like we making palms? We making crosses out of palms? What's the purpose of all these leaves? That's what the Christians do. They take Palm Sunday, when Palm Sunday. What's the purpose of these leaves, though? What are we using them for?
No hands?
That shows they ain't going to Hebrew language class. What's going on? I'm going to read it again from the top. In the 15th month, 40. And ye shall take you on the first day the boughs of goodly trees, branches of palm trees, and the boughs of thick trees, and willows of the brook. And ye shall rejoice before the Most High your power 7 days. What is this talking about? Why are we doing these things? Khan.
Is it to celebrate for the 7 days?
How are we going to celebrate?
Throughout the 7 days, just to rejoice.
How? Using a bunch of leaves and twigs.
Like, what are they for? What are these very specific branches and leaves for?
Huh? Yeah, Khan. I'm gonna help y'all out. Let me read verse 41. And ye shall keep it a feast unto the Most High 7 days in the year. It shall be a statute forever in your generations. Ye shall celebrate it in the 7th month. Verse 42. Ye shall dwell in booths 7 days. All that are Israelites born shall dwell in booths. So what do we need the leaves and the twigs for? Consensus. Give that sister a hand. Okay, the scriptures, I guess, hut may be a relatively new word. The Bible, the King James Version is from 1600s. Hut may be a relatively new word. They use booth, but technically the word should be like an African hut. Like a hut you see when you go on vacation, one of them little nice ones, but not a vacation hut. A literal, you had to go into the woods, find literal twigs and trees, and make yourself 3 walls in order to be safe from the elements. That's not a fun thing. That's not, oh, I'm going to go to Walmart and show everybody that I love the Most High by having the nice, most colorful tent that I can have. And going to a regular, wildlife reserve that doesn't have wild animals that could possibly kill me at night. You know how, safe you must feel so cozy knowing that there's not a wild bear like our ancestors had to. Like, we were in the wilderness. Like, I understand that, right? We were in the wild. Lions and tigers and bears, to quote that white woman. Right? Y'all in a campsite. You know what that means? That means the white man came there and said, yeah, there's nothing that can kill people here. You can camp. And think y'all doing something. Here's another question. How many of y'all like live in an area with enough twigs and leaves to do this? Y'all look stupid. Did y'all have anything to say on this subject? Because I break it.
No, we're gonna get into this in a week and a half, or 2 weeks.
Yeah, pretty much.
We're gonna get on y'all because all these fake Israelites out there getting nylon polyester tents and going out to turn this into a camping trip. That is not what this high holy day is about.
So we're clear. I have pictures. Cats literally will take a tent and put it in a crib on their bed if they can't leave. I have the picture. Like, and they think they're doing something.
Thank God they don't have a balcony or something to put it on. They sleeping on the balcony. Listen, we're gonna get on y'all when this holy day comes up right here.
43. That your generations
if
may.
I could right quick, right? All these feast days, right? They do add a certain element to you. You know what I mean? On how to survive. Like even this one here, right? You know, Commander Johanna was telling us the other day, like, you know, don't get comfortable here. Because now, you know, the war has been amped up. Like you might literally get a call from a brother over in his zone and say, yo, you have to leave town right now. You gotta go. You gotta go meet the brothers in Pennsylvania. You gotta meet in Connecticut. You could literally get that call. That's the time we're living in. You know what I mean? And when you get there, you should have had how old are some of y'all brothers there? 30? You should have had 30 years of making booths. You know what I mean? To get ready to go into the wilderness to survive, because people are gonna get unalived in the city here. You know what I mean? It's absolutely coming. People are gonna be fighting over cans of corned beef in 5 minutes.
Right.
With that port strike, you know, probably. You know what I mean? They might strike a deal. They might not. And if they don't, you know, it's gonna be a bad day for the grocery stores. You're gonna see what's gonna happen in the grocery stores. Wait and see.
People gonna be fasting whether they like it or not.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It might go down on the Day of Atonement. You know what I mean? Good night. Slack everybody.
God, you good.
Oh yeah. Stack up my food, all right? Stack up my food, corn foods, canned foods. All right. You go. Say it again, sir. Soup. Yeah. Right. Grab your EBT and get whatever's on sale. Whatever's on sale for the best bang for your bang for your buck.
Now.
Yeah.
Right
don't waste
now.
no time on that. You know what I mean? Them 5 pasta boxes for what is it? 5 for 5? Yeah, stack up on that. Shabin did that. You know, Commander Johanna told us 2021. He gives a list. Start stacking up on food. Make some effort to stack up on food, and also cleaning supplies. You know what I mean? Because you know, 5 minutes you might have none. You know what I mean? You know, what's that?
That your generations may know that I made the children of Israel to dwell in booths when I brought them out of the land of Egypt. I am the Most High, your power. There's certain verses that seem just random, just to end off and sound pretty. They're not. Right. Like, he only knew us of all. No, he only gave his laws and statutes to us. Praise ye the Lord. I'm sorry. You mean to tell me God saw the Italian mafia and said, no, I'm gonna help the Bloods and Crips only? Wait, what? You mean God saw the homosexual Greeks and said, no, I'm gonna help Atlanta only? God saw the evils and the punishments that come from the evils that all the heathens were doing and said, I'm gonna only help these people. They're the only ones I'm gonna put on to fix their problems. He's saying here, I need y'all to always remember, I'm the one that put y'all in this predicament. I'm the guy that's in charge, and I'm the guy with all the power. I am the Most High, your power. He literally just said it in that one statement.
Right.
And now to end it, and Moses declared unto the children of Israel the feast of the Lord. Feast in this instance, Chag is the literal physical feast. Mawa'id is the time of the feast, if that makes sense. Yeah. Can you? That's a good explanation of it, right?
The word "id" in Mawa'id is for time.
Yeah, right. Yeah. So it's like of a time, basically. But that's it. I gotta catch.
Imagine up here.
Up here. God.
You ready for that? You ready?
Yeah.
Shapar first?
Oh, the Shapar first. Shapar.
And then the Yayan, right?
God. Oh, sure. What's on first?
It's the Shapar. That's what it says. Shapar.
Yayan, which means wine.
Oh, shucks.
Oh man, I'll be there. It's a lot. Yeah, I will in a minute.
You drink and be merry.
You want me to do it again? Yeah. Okay, give me a second, all right?
Layasha'ala, which means to Israel. Give me 2 seconds.
Other hand.
Oh, Salah. Which means to Israel. Give me 2 seconds.
All the way up. There you go. Don't stay right. Ready? Yeah.
Imagine in the wrong, which means stand. So Panya Hakwadum, which means turn and face the east. Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew.
Abanawa. Shabbat Shemaya.
Shabbat Shemaya. Quadash. Ayah. Shamka.
Yahweh. Lakwaka. Tabaa. Ratazayka. Ayah. Aisha. Barataza. Kawa. Ayah. Hashemaya. Talanawa. Yakam. Kal.
The one.
Salakanawa.
Salakanawa. When I say one. Oh, Shine. My young. Right. Kaya. Laka. Amalakwa. Waha Allah. Para. I will love you. Amen. In the English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh, thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it. Prayer for the power in the Hebrew. Yahweh. Ba'ashem. Yahushai. Babakushai. Thananawa. Haka. Larpa'a. Kalmakala. Kalmanawa. Haka. Laktahar. Hamatazarayim. Haka. Lahakuyam. Amathiyam. Haka. Arakawa. Atama. Garashan. Ba'asham. Yahushai. The water. Amen. In the English. Yahweh. In the name of Yahushai. Please give us the power. The power to heal. All manner of sickness. All manner of disease. The power to cleanse the lepers. The power to raise the dead. The power against unclean spirits. To cast them out. In the name of Yahushai. Thank you. So be it. Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha. Ayanya. Al-Hahaya. Ma'ayan. Yaba'a. Isaiah Ma'ai. Yahweh. Aisha. Shamayam. Warataza. Aliyatan. Lamawat. Regala. Yanawam. Shamaka. Anala'a. Yanawam. Wala'a.
Yashan.
Yashan.
Shawamar.
Shawamar.
Yasharala.
Yasha'al.
Yahawa.
Yahawa.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Yahawa.
Yahawa.
Kazalka.
Kazalka.
Aliyah.
Aliyah.
Yamyanka.
Yamyanka.
Yawamam.
Yawamam.
Hashama.
Hashamash.
La'a.
La'a.
Yakaka.
Yakaka.
Wayarak.
Wayarak.
Balayala.
Balayala.
Yahawa.
Yahawa.
Yashamarka.
Yashamarka.
Makal Rai.
Makal Rai.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Asnapashka.
Asnapashka.
Yahawa.
Yahawa.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Kazahaka.
Kazahaka.
Wabawahaka.
Wabawahaka.
Ma'aita.
Ma'aita.
Wa'ai.
Wa'ai.
I will up.
I will lump. In the English, I will lift up mine eyes into the hills. From whence cometh my help? My help cometh from Yahweh, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. Yahweh is thy keeper. Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. Yahweh shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in, from this time forth and even forevermore. Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Allah hype Salaki.
It's usually you, right?
Oh, shout.
So good.
Alahayam. Al-Dama Yanaka. Al-Takarash.
Al-Takarash.
Al-Tasikwat.
Al-Tasikwat.
Allah.
Allah.
Kayahana.
Kayahana.
Awayabika.
Awayabika.
Yahamayawan.
Yahamayawan.
Wamashanayaka.
Wamashanayaka.
Nashawa.
Nashawa.
Ra'ash.
Ra'ash.
Al-Aimaka.
Aimaka.
Yarayamwa.
Yarayamwa.
Sawat.
Sawat.
Wayathiyai Kazawa.
Wayathiyai Kazawa.
Al-Tazapawanyaka.
Al-Tazapawanyaka.
Amarwa.
Amarwa.
Akawa.
Akawa.
Wanakakira.
Wanakakira.
Magoya.
Magoya.
Walaha.
Walaha.
Yazakar.
Yazakar.
Sham Yasharala.
Sham Yasharala.
Aywa.
Aywa.
Kaya.
Kaya.
The white to the wall.
The white is the wall.
Love.
Love.
Yakadwa.
Yakadwa.
Ainaka.
Alga.
Varya.
Varya.
Yakaratwa.
Yakaratwa.
Ahalia.
Ahalia.
Arawa.
Arawa.
Wa.
Wa.
Yashamalia.
Yashamalia.
Mawa'aba.
Mawa'aba.
Wa.
Wa.
Hagaria.
Hagaria.
Gabal.
Gabal.
Wa.
Wa.
Aimawan.
Aimawan.
Wa.
Wa.
Aimala.
Aimala.
Palasha.
Palasha.
I'm Yashabia.
I'm Yashabia.
Kaza war.
Kaza war.
Gum Asha war.
Gum Asha war.
Nalawa.
Nalawa.
Imam.
Imam.
Hayawa.
Hayawa.
Zarawai.
Zarawai.
Labanya Lawa.
Labanya Lawa. Salah.
Aishalahum.
Aishalahum.
Kamadian.
Kamadian.
Kasaya Sarah.
Kasaya Sarah.
Kayabian.
Kayabian.
Banakal.
Banakal.
Koyashwa.
Koyashwa.
Nashamarwa.
Nashamarwa.
Bayandara.
Bayandara.
Hayawa.
Hayawa.
Daman.
Daman.
Laharama.
Laharama.
Shayatamwa.
Shayatamwa.
Nadayatmawa.
Nadayatmawa.
Kaira.
Kaira.
Wakazaba.
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 Wakazalmanai.
Wakazalmanai.
Kalnatiyakamwa.
Kalnatiyakamwa.
Ashar.
Ashar.
Amarwa.
Amarwa.
Naira Shah.
Naira Shah.
Lanawa.
Lanawa. Ah.
Nawa.
Nawa.
Alahayam.
Lahayim.
Alahaya.
Alahaya.
Shayatamwa.
Shayatamwa.
Kagalgala.
Kagalgala.
Kakwash.
Kakwash.
Lapanyarara.
Lapanyarara.
Kahash.
Kahash.
Kabaira Yaira.
Kabaira.
Kalahava.
Kalahava.
Kalahat.
Kalahat.
Haryam.
Haryam.
Kantara da Pam.
Kantaradam.
Pasaraka.
Pasaraka.
Wamasama Paska.
Wamasama Paska.
Samahala.
Kabahalam.
Malaha.
Malaha.
Panyaham.
Panyam.
Palawan.
Palawan.
Wayabakwashwa.
Wayabakwashwa.
Shamka.
Shamka.
Yahawa.
Yahawa.
Yabashwa.
Yabashwa.
Wayabahalwa.
Wayabahawa.
Aidai.
Aidai.
Wayakaparwa.
Wayapaparwa.
Wayabadwa.
Wayabadwa.
Wayadaiwa.
Wayadaiwa.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Atta.
Atta.
Shamka.
Shamka.
Yahawa.
Yahawa.
Labatka.
Labatka.
Alawan.
Alawan.
Al-Kam.
Al-Kam.
Arataza.
Arataza. In the English, keep not thou silence, O my power.
Keep not thy silence, O my power.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still, O my power.
And be not still, O my power.
For lo,
lo,
thine enemies make a tumult.
thine enemies make a tumult.
And they that hate thee,
And they that hate thee
have lifted up the head.
have lifted up their head.
They have taken crafty counsel
They have taken crafty counsel
against thy people.
against thy
And
people.
consulted against thy hidden ones.
Consulted against thy hidden ones.
They have said, come,
They have said,
and
come,
let us cut them off from being a nation.
let us cut them off from being a nation.
That the name of Israel
That the name of Israel
may be no more remembered.
will be no more remembered.
For they have consulted together
For they have consulted together
with one consent.
with one consent.
They are confederate against thee.
They are confederate against thee.
The tabernacles of Edom,
The tabernacles of Edom,
and the Ishmaelites,
and the
of
Ishmaelites,
Moab,
Moab,
and the Hagarenes,
Hagarenes,
Gabal,
Gabal,
and Ammon, and Amalek, the Philistines,
the Philistines,
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
the inhabitants of Tyre.
Assur also is joined with them.
Assur also is joined with them.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
They opened the children of Lot.
Salah,
Salah.
do unto them
Who unto them,
as unto the Midianites,
as unto the Midianites,
as to Sisera,
as to Sisera,
as to Jabin,
as to Jabin,
at the brook of Kison,
the brook of Kison,
which perished at Endor.
which perished at Endor.
They became as dung for the earth.
Which came as dung for the earth.
Make their nobles like a red,
They make them nobles like a
and
ram,
like Zaid.
like sand.
Yea,
Yea.
all their princes as Zabak,
All the princes of
and
Sabah,
as Zalmunna,
and Zalmunna,
who said,
who said,
let us take to ourselves
let us take to ourselves
the houses of the Most High in possession.
the houses of the Most High possession.
O my power,
Oh my power,
make them like a wheel,
make them like a wheel,
as the stubble before the wind,
as the stubble before the wind,
as the fire burneth the wood,
as the fire burneth the wood,
and as the flame setteth the mountains on fire.
as the flame set the mountains on fire.
So persecute them with thy tempest,
So persecute them with thy tempest,
and make them afraid with thy storm.
and make them afraid of thy soul.
Fill their faces with shame,
Fill their faces with shame,
that they may seek thy name.
and they seek thy name.
O Yahweh,
Oh Yahweh,
let them be confounded
let them be confounded
and troubled forever.
in trouble forever.
Yea,
Yea,
let them be put to shame
let them be put to shame
and perish,
and perish,
that men may know
that they may know
that thou,
thou,
whose name alone
whose name alone
is Yahweh,
is Yahweh,
art the Most High
of the Most High,
over all the earth.
of all the earth.
The prayer for the power structure in the Hebrew.
Barakataya Hawa.
Barakatah Yahweh,
Wa Yahweh Shai.
Wa Yahweh Shai,
Wa Yaka Allah.
Wa Mayaka Allah,
Wa Allah Hayam.
Wa Allah Hayam,
Tazabi Ah.
Tazabi Ah,
Ala Wapia Haram.
Ala Wapia Haram,
Hala Wapia.
Ala Wapia,
Hasaranyam.
Hasaranyam,
Hakwatayanyam.
Hakazayanyam,
Hakayanyam.
Hakayanyam,
Waha Akwafia.
Waha
Ya Hawa.
Yahweh,
Bashima Shai.
Bashim Yahushua,
Water.
the water.
Amen. In the English. Bless you, Yahweh,
Bless you, Yahweh,
and Yahweh Shai,
and Yahweh Shai,
and Michael,
and Michael,
and the angels,
the angels,
Commanding General Yohanan,
Commander General,
the generals,
general,
the captains,
captain,
the officers,
officers,
the troopers,
troopers,
and assistants.
and assistant,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
in the name of Yahweh Shai.
in the name of Yahweh Shai.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it.
The prayer for the prophesied curses. Blessed are you, Yahweh,
Blessed are you, Yahweh,
King of heaven and earth,
King of heaven and earth,
and all things living.
and all things live.
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
in the name of Yahweh
in the
Shai.
name of Yahweh Shai.
Listen to us now,
Listen to us now.
right now,
Right now.
saying evils and curses,
Say evils and curses,
and punishment and destruction
and punishment and destruction.
to the heathen who speak against us,
Speak against us.
thy prophets,
Thy prophets,
the teachers, the princes, the priests, the Israelite brothers,
the Israelite brothers,
and the school,
and the school.
send evils and curses,
Say evils and curses,
and punishment and destruction
and punishment and destruction.
to the heathen,
To the heathen,
and shake loose
shake
the
loose
treasure of the rich of Israel
the treasure of the riches of Israel.
that refuse to give to the school.
That refuse to get to the school.
Force their riches
Force their riches.
to enter into thy sanctuary.
And
Send evils and curses
say evils and
and
curses,
punishment and destruction
and punishment and destruction.
to the Edomites
To the Edomites.
and the nations
And the nation,
and their drug dealers,
and their drug
the
dealers,
court system,
court
the
system,
prison system,
prison system,
Planned Parenthood,
Planned Parenthood,
all the governments of our enemies,
all the governments of our enemies,
Amalek synagogues and armies,
and the synagogues,
the Roman Catholic Church,
the Roman Catholic
the
Church,
Pope,
the Pope,
Islam,
Islam,
Christianity,
Christianity,
Egyptology,
Egyptology,
militia, Ku Klux Klan, Aryan Nation, Skinheads, Posse Comitazi, the gay movement, the lesbian movement, spies, workers of witchcraft, NASA space programs, the Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, Wall Street. Open up the internet and the airwaves, cable access channels, and the radio channels. Convict the spirit of any of thy people that seek to stop us, to bring swift destruction to all the heathens that stand in the way or try to stop us from broadcasting your word throughout the planet Earth. Let loose all the plagues, cause them to go to and fro through the earth and consume it. Let the plague shake the house of the thief and the murderer. Let Yahushua, Michael and Gabriel, come down with the flying saucers and punish all the heathens that come up against us as we speak thy word. Cause it to be known by all that it is the angels that have done it. Cause it to be spread through the media throughout the whole world. Cause them to shake at thy coming. In the name of Yahushua. Thank you always. So be it. So face the front. That concludes the feast of the memorial of the blowing of trumpets. We're going to give one courtesy salute. Men of Israel, I Majim Shabbat.
Salakia. Just this Shabbat, right? Okay, good. Okay. Oh, they know.
I Majim. Barak. Yajimatah, hands down. So our face the sisters. Sisters, I Majim, which means to stand. And give one courtesy salute to the sisters. Men of Israel, I Majim Shabbat. I Majim. Barak. Yajimatah, which means hands down. Dismiss.
Yeah, I know. Anointed. Who wants to be anointed?
Whoever wants to be anointed, Bible shot.
Salakia Shemai!
Whoever wants to be anointed, come up.
Cap, you running it? Huh? You running it?
I want to get anointed. I can do it. Anybody else?
You good. So anointed.
This order is good?
Wait, technically, no, he's in the middle. Yeah, come.
You want the end?
Yeah, come. Lowest man in the middle. Yeah, come.
Shout out everybody's name on there. Shout out everybody's name who was on there. Who was
Okay,
in the stream.
Yeah, let's give them a shout out right quick.
No. Go to the top.
Stop from anywhere.
Shout out to everybody that tuned in from the top. Sanchez, Shalom. Mathania, Shalom, sis. Tamika, Shalom. Mawasar. Ra'aha, War. Shalom to everybody. Scroll down. Just Starting Paint. Kayadawan, Mapatazah. Kazadawan. Ramon Slater. O's. Shout out to Sister Yaquar. Keep going. Oz Bella. Shout out to the sister tuning in on Facebook. Malak. Kayalwana. Shout out to everybody that tuned in. Keep tuning in. Tune in tomorrow night on this channel, General Muhammad's class. Same time. Y'all know the drill. Shalom.
You got Tazada one?
I did.
They got you brothers that hate you right now with us, all right?